Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. 16 days left. I woke up feeling mildly unwell, scratchy throat. It was really cold this morning, and I wonder if that has something to do with it. Well, as I've gone through the day now, I have a terrible headache, and I feel really congested, and I have to go to work later tonight, so good times. Today's tea is Irish Stout. This is an Adagio tea. It's one of my favorites. It's one they sell around the time of St. Patrick's Day. Black tea, cocoa nibs, chicory, natural flavors, and sprinkles. High caffeine, it says, which sounds great. This is a very chocolatey tea, as I recall. It smells like I keep wanting to say coffee. I'm not talking about coffee. This is tea. It smells like chocolate, as one might expect from cocoa nibs, and it has adorable little green shamrock sprinkles that add a very slightly sweet flavor to it. It's not a ton of sugar. Echo, set timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
I'm just doing a light. It's 3 to 5 minutes steep on this. Usually I steep my black tea pretty consistently at 5 minutes, but I really just want to get off my feet and sip my tea. I think the steam will help. And I'm probably going to take a decongestant because I feel really awful. It's totally all up here in my head, but it needs to go away because I have to go to work tonight. It's our penultimate show of the semester, and nobody does my job, so I must go. I've gone to work sick in the past. Before COVID, I have gone to work with the flu because there is nobody else. And it should not be that way. It never should be that way. I like my job a lot, and I like the people that I work with for the vast majority of them. I probably shouldn't say that. There are a few people here and there. It's just like, I really don't want to have to deal with you. But for the most part, I work with wonderful people, and I like what I do, and I'm good at it. So I don't mind. I don't know. It's hard to say I don't mind rescuing them, because if I'm sick and going to work, it's definitely a rescue because they have nothing else. There is no backup person. There's nobody trained on the systems that I use. And yeah, I don't know. I actually had a brief conversation with the theater manager today about what would you do if I'm sick again? And he even said, yeah, it should not be that way. We all know it should not be that way, but so far that is the way it is. I also don't want to be ill because we've only got 3 days of class left, including tomorrow, and I would like to be there for my students. People get sick. I'm not going to go in if I am running a fever or something like that. I'm definitely not. Although tonight I probably will. I'll put on a mask and hope that I can stay in the office. I do have an usher tonight, which make things a little easier. I can, kind of stay away and maybe do minimal stuff. She can probably do most of it. But yeah, that is a real problem where I am. If I have an illness or some kind of emergency, there is nobody. And there's still nobody. It's like we have not learned any lessons from anything. A couple years ago, someone who was once my supervisor experienced a tragedy, and he had mentioned to our new supervisor that if something like that happens to me, they're all going to be out of luck, and we still don't have a backup plan. And he's right. He's absolutely right. Echo, stop timer. So because this is a black tea, it's a 3 to 5 minute steep, and I only steeped it for 3 minutes. I think I can leave the leaves in here a little bit. I just spilled something fierce. That's fine. The truth is, this is one of my favorite teas, so I already know what it's going to taste like. I'm using my tea cozy to wipe up that spill a little bit. So here is this beautiful color. We're going to try to cool it off first so that I don't, burn anything. It still smells largely of cocoa nibs. Now, one of the interesting things about cocoa nibs, I've blended with them before, is they smell very chocolatey. You can actually eat them like semi-sweet chocolate pieces. They are, or like completely unsweet chocolate pieces. It's just like raw cocoa. So there's no sweetness to them, but there's definitely a chocolate flavor. In the fragrance of this tea, it's very subtle. I say almost, like I don't know what I'm talking about. I can totally smell the black tea leaves in this. So it's like, I can't believe I could smell anything as congested as I feel, but it's coming through. So it's like subtly chocolate and also tea. What else did we have in there? Chicory, flavors, and sprinkles. So the sprinkles just adds a touch of sweetness. It's not a lot. Although it's really fun to put sprinkles in your tea. And it tastes exactly like I expect it to. I have this tea pretty frequently. It's one of my favorites. So no surprises there. It's just a mildly chocolatey black tea. It's good though. There's a reason it's one of my favorites. So that's all I've got for you today. I'm going to sip my tea and wait for the bus and take some decongestant and hope that whatever's going on up here goes away, because I got stuff to do. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm grateful for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.